Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome to the Mad Skills Motocross YouTube channel. My name is Transcend, aka You Got Petered, inside of the Mad Skills Motocross community. Now, today we're going to be going over something that is new to Mad Skills Motocross 3 and something that I think a lot of people might not be aware of, and that is changing your controls to fit your liking. Or you could call it button remapping. Now, you can see here we're on the main menu. If you go up to the top right on that little cog wheel there, up to settings, and you go down to controls, the second tab, you can see here this is the default setting, how it comes when you first download the game. Now, the unique thing about Mad Skills Motocross 3 that they have added is that if you do not like this layout or the way of the spacing of the buttons, you can actually change that. So basically, if you put your finger on the red button here, you can actually move it around however you want. So if you want to have it be more spaced out, maybe you got some big fingers, you can do that. That way you're not making as many mistakes, and you can put it, hey, you can put gas in the middle of the screen if you want to. So that is a big update that they've made to this new Mad Skills Motocross 3 game, and I think that it is huge as far as customization and being able to play the way that you want to and be comfortable with it. You know, not everyone has the same size hands, not everyone has the same size phone, so you can change your buttons depending on all of those aspects. Now, another thing that I usually do, I like to have auto throttle on. And so basically what that does is whenever you start the game, you will hit the gas once and it will be wide open until you either crash or hit the brakes. And that also will create a separate whip button. Now, by default, it is over here, but I usually like to put it right here. That way, I'm not accidentally hitting the coast whenever I go and try to whip. Now, another option here, as you can see on the top, you can turn whips on or off if you want. And if you do change the settings, as you can see, it puts it back to the default layout. So if you turn whips off, you'll have to go through and customize it again. Now, I like whips on. I think they add a little flair to the game, so I'm going to leave that. Or maybe you are left-handed or right-handed, depending on what your preference is. You can also click a mirror, and it will switch the side of the phone that the lean buttons and the gas and brake buttons are. So if your preference is to lean forward and back with your left hand instead of your right, that is an option. So I like to go default here, and I like to space out my buttons a little bit. That way there's a little more margin for error. Maybe I'm not accidentally clicking a button that I don't mean to. I'll put my whip button up here. Anyways, guys, that is how you customize your button layout, or button mapping if you want to call it, in Mad Skills Motocross 3. I hope if you didn't know how to do this, I hope it helps you out a little bit, maybe makes you a little more comfortable when you're playing the game. If you're a big fan of Mad Skills Motocross 3, like I know I am, definitely be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We've got more tutorials and awesome videos coming your way shortly. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one.